Do you want to know how you can grow your revenues without any extra work, without hiring extra people, without new marketing strategies, without new sales processes and sales trainings? Well, then you definitely are, because you're watching this video. And so the answer to that lies with maximizing LTV. So what is LTV? That stands for lifetime value of your clients, right? Let me tell a story, because this is very relevant. When I got started in this info coaching consulting space, I had the privilege to work at a big company as well as a few smaller companies and get my feet wet and work with different clients to kind of know how the space works. And the biggest lesson I learned is that many companies didn't actually know how to treat their clients right. They were very good at doing an intro offer, right? Then an upsell, then an upsell, then a cross-sell, and that's cool, but a lot of companies didn't know how to value the relationships of their clients. And it's one thing to say, okay, here's my lead magnet, right? Then here's my low ticket offer, then here's my mid ticket and my high ticket, right? And people buy through that value ladder. That's cool, but I think what's even cooler is actually having clients come back to buy from you and also refer more business to you. Look, Hormozi has a great video on this. He talks about referrals and retention and why that is the key to scaling your business, right? Because as your business grows, everything gets more expensive. The cost for advertising goes up, the cost for hiring people actually goes up, and the only thing that stays low if you do it right, your cost per acquisition, is by getting more referrals. But I'm here to talk about a different angle or a different part of this topic, right? So referrals is great, but how do you truly maximize lifetime value of your clients? So for me, I choose to now run a service-based agency. And I do that for one very important reason. That's the reason why I'm not going bulk, many, right, in a coaching or an info product model. And even though I could, the reason for that is because I want to service the top clients that we have that are highest ticket, right? 25K, 30K and up. I want to make sure that we deliver the most value to them. That way they can stay with us and retain for higher ticket monthly retainers, right? So imagine when you're getting paid 5K to 10K a month retainer, it only takes 10 to 20 clients to do $1 million a year, right? 20 clients delivering amazing value to do $1 million a year, right? At essentially 5K a month versus selling to what, 1,000 people at $1,000. I'm thinking, do I want to service 1,000 people or do I want to service 20 people? Now, of course, there's no right or wrong, but if you can provide amazing quality and make sure people love what you do, then 1,000%. If you have fewer numbers, it's also easier to provide better quality. With 1,000 people, I would do it, and I probably will test it out as well with a software. So if a software piece is really good, it doesn't have to be super high ticket, but as long as the software makes sense and people can use it every single day, then that's another way to maximize LTV. That's the reason why a lot of people are launching software companies, right? And launching white label products, right? And it's great because you literally have continuity, which one of my mentors, Russell Brunson, talks about continuity. And he says that without continuity, you have no business. That's right. Without continuity, you have no business. So in a world where everyone is chasing one-time offers and high-ticket products and services, again, that's cool. But you're not gonna build a business that will last if you just run at a hamster wheel selling high-ticket stuff. So continuity can come in the form of low ticket, like lower ticket, maybe software, subscription, info product. It can also come in high ticket, right? Like what I talked about, agency type services or different services that are just higher ticket, higher in value, right? So the key to maximizing your client LTV comes from you being able to deliver a solid product, get solid testimonials and amazing or raving fans, and then also having your raving fans promote your company and give you referrals. If you have these three ingredients, then you're gonna bake a delicious, wonderful cake, which is your business that will last for years and years to come. And the value, one more thing, of why a service-based agency to me is a lot more lucrative than just selling 1,000 courses to a lot of people, is because with the agency, investors actually find a higher enterprise value, EV, in terms of acquiring a company like that. Especially when you bundle in software, Or if you're just running like a media type agency, you could exit from 3x all the way to even 8, 9, 10x, right? With software, maybe even higher if you're an 8-figure company. However, if I was just selling courses, which primarily is my personal brand, it's not impossible, but it's gonna take me a few years to get my personal brand out of the course, so that way investors actually find it appealing. And then secondly, my EV isn't gonna be that high because it's just info product. All right, it's info product and maybe coaching, which is highly dependent now of coaching on human labor, right? But also the value of the service provided, you can't really compare that to what a service-based agency is actually doing, right? Which is getting more results, which is actually delivering services, right? For a client. And clients wouldn't retain with your agency if you're not getting them results, right? There you have it. That's the reason why I think we should all focus on maximizing our LTV. That's the best way to scale your business revenue without having to do more work, without having to add more people in a team, without having new marketing strategies, and without having to add new sales processes. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell, and don't forget to click on the link in the description below to learn how my team can help you scale your sales, or to see how we can turn your dead list of leads into more profits. Thanks.